Let's talk about the differences between an inverter system, variable speed compressor, versus a single stage. Now, with an inverter system, it's a completely different environment when having an inverter system installed in your home. When you have an inverter system in your home, you're going to have a totally different feel of comfort in your home throughout the lifespan of that inverter system and throughout the time and the use that you get out of that inverter system. And it's a completely different feel from a single stage system. Now, a lot of people just don't know and they don't understand. They don't understand the differences between inverter and single stage and why inverter is so much better and has so much more of a comfort type of environment as opposed to just the least expensive air conditioner that you can buy. So with that being said, you don't know better is one of the things about inverters versus single stage. You know, they say you don't know what you don't know. And when you don't know, then you got to be educated so that you understand it. And then once you're educated on it and you're sold on inverter technology, then when you get to experience inverter technology, that's when you're like, wow, I understand now because I fully get the feel of the comfort that you get delivered from an inverter system. A single stage system starts up at 100%. The compressor just, boom, fires right up, 100%. So you're going to get 100% capacity. And what's going to happen is the AC is going to run until that thermostat is satisfied for whatever the desired temperature set point is. Where an inverter system doesn't start up at 100%, it starts up at much less of a percentage, typically 60% capacity startup, and then it just runs and ramps up and down in speed depending on the home's load requirements. So if you want it to be at 70 degrees and you have an inverter system in your house, that inverter system is typically going to run constantly, and it's just going to ramp up and down in speed to keep that particular desired temperature set point achieved in the house. So you're going to get just steady airflow going through the house. You're going to get that comfort feeling 100% of the time when you're utilizing inverter technology. Single stage, on the other hand, once the temperature is reached on the thermostat to the desired temperature set point, well, what happens then? The unit shuts off. It shuts off. Now you have no airflow, stagnant in the house, and you're just waiting for the air conditioner to come back on. But typically, the thermostat has to lower down 1 or 2 degrees before that AC kicks back on at 100%. So you're getting that airflow throughout the house periodically as opposed to getting that airflow constantly with that inverter system. You might wake up in the middle of the night because you're a little bit hot and you're like, man, I wish the air was on. And all of a sudden it kicks back on and you feel that breeze and wow. Well, with inverter technology, you're constantly getting that air moving in the house. It's constantly moving at a slower speed, and you're going to be much happier and much more comfortable with that inverter technology.